Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Erehwon, shall we? This is just a demo of the game. It hasn't come out yet, but it says it's coming soon. And this was recommended by a viewer of one of my dungeon crawling videos, and I decided to check it out after I looked at the screenshots on Steam. It looks really interesting. And I booted it up on Steam Deck. And I was playing it, and I was like, wow, this is super fun, so I can't wait to make a video of it. Here we go. When you opened your eyes, you were inside a bare stone structure. Where in the world is this? So, I will tell you the game wants you to use a gamepad. It runs really well on Steam Deck. You have awakened. A girl stood beside you. Her dull silver hair looked like drifting ash. Who am I? I see. No memory. Your memories of the past are hazy. Just who in the world are you? Rare one, wanderer. Deracine. I have heard you are called by several names. But you are yourself. Let us recall things little by little. Please enter a name, you could change it later. So the music is vibing. I don't know if this is a Japanese game. It feels like it, but I could be completely wrong about that. And let's go. The name itself is not inherently Japanese. I don't know. I'm going to go for manual input. And I'm just going to type in my name. Dr. Incom. So what's interesting about this is the game is billed as almost like Final Fantasy 14, where the weapon that you're wielding determines your class. So like if I start out as a wizard, you get Arcane Arrow and Drowsy Wind. However, I think maybe if you change weapons, you change class. I don't know. You can see how my stats are changing. Shamans get Earth Spirit, Prank, Healing, Water. Clerics, there's a Bard. That's hilarious. So I'm going to try being... I was a wizard on Steam Deck. I'll just be a hunter. See how that goes. And you can change your appearance later. So the art style is like this kind of ink on canvas. It's very much like almost like a Rorschach test or something like that. But here we go. It looks really, really cool. And I was this one with the hat on the top row, second from the left for my wizard. But I'm a hunter. So let's see what fits the bill. You can also upload your own custom portraits for a hunter. I mean, these are sweet. What is that person doing? Playing the flute? I like it. This looks fine. Cool. Confirm. Have you begun to remember yourself? Who are you? Please call me Cendrillon, if you like. Traveler who came from afar, please, I ask you to help me. First, let us head to town. If you feel you may lose your way, checking the map is best. Open the map with square. If you should lose sight of your present objective, I shall tell you what it is. Talk to Cendrillon. Alright, so the game keeps a map for you, which is awesome. And it's got this kind of spooky feel of like looking at a map that's lying on a table. One of the things I do like too, the art style is really cool. You move through the dungeon super fast and you can just run, which is awesome. You also don't have to step on every tile for it to fill in the map, which is kind of nice. Ouch. Ouch. Dead end. A sealed door blocks your way. Most likely a chamber lies ahead. Open the door and shadow monsters will appear. There is no way forward except defeating them. I'll leave the timing for opening the door to you. Examine what's in front of you with X. Okay, I will. We're in a fight. Stand against the enemies before you. Okay, we'll fight. Now, what are my skills? Hunt down. Draw attacks of one enemy to self. I don't really want to do that. I'm just going to attack. Failed one. Okay, we killed it. Boom. 2 experience. Wooden barrel discovered. Alright. We got a dagger. As expected, just as I hoped, when a shadow is defeated, a treasure chest appears. Let us claim what lies within. Why is there a treasure chest? A treasure chest now? That sounds good. There was equipment in the chest, yes? At times like this, its weapons and armor are meaningless unless set as equipment. Yes, that's it. Why not set it as equipment right away? Open the menu to change your gear. I love that R2 is just a shortcut to do this, which is sweet. So you can see here, if I go to wielding the dagger, my physical attack and my crit rate will both go up. Now, I don't know if this changes me or not. It doesn't appear to. I'm still a hunter, so we'll see how that goes. That was a bummer of a room. Alright. Just gonna go ahead and hit it. Take that. Alright, we got the leather pouch. Oh, we got a longsword. Alright, let's go ahead and put this on. So the longsword is just better, although it has no crit rate, but it's a big boost in damage. Once we pass through, town is just ahead. At last, the adventure begins. Are you prepared? Of course I am. Good, I'm glad to hear that. Let's do it. Okay, interesting. At the farthest edge of faraway lands, Greyhawk Castle stands somewhere beyond your knowing. Without warning, Greyhawk Castle transformed into an inviolable labyrinth. That's a word. Spilling from the castle spread in an instant and threatened the people's peace. Shadow spilled from it, rather. Many challenged the castle to sever Shadow at its source, but not many ever returned alive. The menace of Shadow continues to spread even now. Wealth, glory in battle, fame, or something else besides. Even now, many adventurers continue to challenge Greyhawk Castle. You are one of those adventurers as well. You arrived at the town of Greyhawk with Greyhawk Castle looming before it. I have marked the facilities useful for exploring the castle. Saying that, Sendrillon held out a map of the town for you. First, gather companions at the training grounds. There is not much you can accomplish alone. Alright. Pretty nice music. We'll go to the training ground. Welcome, chosen elites. You are greeted at an almost troublesome volume. The one who greeted you at the training grounds was a large man clad head to toe in steel arms and armor. This is the training grounds, the place where humans are reborn as adventurers. The armored man introduced himself as the instructor. He said his role was to teach and guide adventurers. Sendrillon is covering her ears at the sheer volume of the instructor's voice. At these training grounds, you can register adventurers and form parties. You can also dismiss adventurers, but quitting adventuring would be a waste. Anything concerning adventurers, leave it to me. If you have trouble, come to these training grounds. Adventure is explosion. Go and explode. Yeah, let's go explode. The instructor did not seem to hear your answer. He continued his speech regardless. First, use registration to register adventurers, then formation to assemble your party. Or perhaps you'll take adventurers already registered. We're going to make our own characters. That's fine. If If you want to hear about class traits or formation tips, I'll answer anything. After formation, you should check your battle order once. Place the hardy fighter and knight in the front line and low vitality wizard and shaman in the back. All right. So let's create some characters, shall we? Auto input for name. Graham, that's fine. And we need a fighter. All right. This dude. Yeep, yeep. Okay. And then create character. Auto. Is Shauna okay? You got it. I need a knight. Confirm. Alright, and then we're going to make another character. It's going to be auto input. Walter, you know that's okay. So let's get ourselves a bard is funny, but let's have a cleric, a wizard, and a shaman. And then we're going to go Nodens. No. Marcus. Sophia, there you go. We need a wizard. I just like this wizard picture too much to not use it. Alright, one more. Susanna. Oh, Susanna. Man, listen to that drum fill. Unreal. Alright, and then we're going to go with a shaman. Sweet. Alright, so now let's go ahead and formation. So, we're going to add my fighter, knight, cleric, wizard, shaman. There's the pre-built characters there. You can see it's a traditional wizardry 3x3. And we're going to leave, and then I'll change the formation once we get out of here. Perfect. Let's head for the entrance. Here we go. On the outskirts stood the road that once led to Greyhawk Castle. A great gate stood between the town and the castle. Past through it and beyond lies the domain of shadow. Let's go. Saying that, Sandrillon put her hand to the gate without hesitation. Let's save it. By the way, I didn't see a way to save it in the dungeon before, so you maybe can only save it in town. We definitely want to do that. Let's go in. This place once belonged to human hands, but has already fallen to the grasp of shadow. A tightness seizes your lungs, and a heaviness bears down on your body. Is this what they call the scent of death? I hear that knowing when to retreat is also courage. Take this. So she gave us a scroll of return. We can only carry 10 of these. It goes back to Greyhawk Town. This is a scroll of return. As the name suggests, it is a scroll inscribed with return magic to the town of Greyhawk. If your return is ever in doubt, do not hesitate to use it. If the whole party is wiped out, all is lost. Alright, so I do want to go to menu, and we're going to change our formation. So it tells you, this is one of the things I like, It actually tells you who's going in the front line. So we want the knight, we want the fighter, and then this is the middle line where we will put the cleric and me, the hunter, and then we'll put the wizard and the shaman in the back. Perfect. Let's go. There is a group of adventurers collapsed in exhaustion. Fighter-like man, when you defeat Shadow, treasure chests appear. No matter how many times you beat them, they keep appearing. I'm grateful for the treasure chest and all, but where in the world do they keep springing from? I mean, yeah, I don't know. Let me see the map. All right, we'll go a different way. Your way is bad. Okay. In the section you entered, the smell of iron and oil hung in the air. Weapons and shields were propped along the walls, so this place seemed to be a barracks. There may still be weapons and armor here that can be used. Alright, well, I mean, you tell me. You were caught off guard. Shadow Offspring. Alright, what skills do you have? None. Just hit something. War Cry. It's like a taunt. Okay. Healing Hand and Bright Shield. I'll just hit something. I mean, draw attacks of one enemy to self. I don't think so. I'm just going to do magic damage and then inflict stagger. Can you hit them? Okay, yes. Easy peasy. 6 experience. Wooden barrel. Ooh, look at that, a magical item. Oak large shield +1. 10, it has an additional effect of 10 hit points. So I do like that you get loot basically every fight, which is pretty sweet. I have a worn out shield, so if I equip this, it's way better. I like that it explains what it does very easily. You can see the stat ups. I mean, it's like super basic in terms of its presentation, but it's also really clear. So 7 more guard, 20 more reduction of damage, and 10 more hit points. Seems really good. Does anybody want to use a healing skill? How about you, Walter? Heal right there. Okay, good. Oh, that's right. I think there's an auto recover. Yeah, you could push pause or options to just do like auto recover, which will just automatically use stuff. So, I mean, just really cool quality of life. Automatically use stuff to heal you. Birds. Ravens. I see them. Ow. Poor Shauna. Well, at least they're hitting the front row. That's a win. Traveler's Robe. Mystic Code or Body. Agility +5. Alright, so... This is actually worse defense. This is better for the wizard. So it raises magical attack as well. Yeah, it's a win. If you use auto recovery while the party has lost hit points, it will use MP efficiently to restore hit points to full. So the shaman and the cleric both used MP. Love it. Old arms and armor are piled up. We may find something usable. Let's search. You search through the heap of junk, then... Shakujo. Sweet. Alright. A pointed hat. Oh, there's a lot of stuff. Gross. Okay. Well, let's just go with equipment. And shaman, you need the traveler's robe. Big improvement for you. This is good, but we want to give this to the frontline people. So, Shauna, can you... No, you can't wear that. That's not better. Okay. Is this dagger better? Yeah, this dagger is just straight up better because her sword is worn out. Now, let's go back to the wizard and check out this... Shakujo. Honestly, I'm not going to give it to the wizard. I'm going to give it to the shaman, and I'm going to do that because the shaman actually attacks. The wizard, I'm just using the spell a lot. It doesn't take up that many magic points, so I can use it pretty easily, which is fantastic. Now, who wants to use... let's give this to the cleric to keep them alive. This actually helps magical attack. So I'm just going to go here with it. Rockin'. There's a group of adventurers taking a risk. It seems Greyhawk Castle was once the seat of the lord who ruled this region. They say there was a time when invaders set their sights on Greyhawk Castle and came storming in. But the lord is said to have driven them off with nothing but himself. If that's true, he must have been a hero beyond compare. And yet, if Greyhawk Castle was guarded by such a hero, how did it come to overflow with shadow? I mean, yeah. Alright, so that must be a shortcut. Can't be opened from this side, sure. Ooh, we got some wandering undead. Okay. I'm just going to attack. I feel like we can win this. We did. Traveler's shoes. Love it. I'm really gearing up my wizard. Like, Sophia is just living that life. Oh, I forgot about the student boots, actually. There you go. Alright, nothing else in here, eh? Alright. That door is locked. It's marked accordingly. I guess the E means where we got the equipment. Let's explore and steadily fill in the map. If we do, the way to Greyhawk Castle should reveal itself. So that was me just talking to the party. And I like that they can give you, like, feedback, which is pretty sweet. Mm-hmm. The Raven should be easy to kill, so we're just going to try to get it. checkmate. Ooh. Raised the level. Traveler's Road +1. Well. So the cleric can wear this. I'm going to do this because I don't want the cleric to die. Healing it up. This area is new. Can't be opened, eh? Alright, fine. By the way, I don't know if I should be looking for secrets at all on the walls. So there's that. Oh, I just turned myself around. Okay, well then let's go this way. We gained the initiative. Of course we did. Oh. It's so sweet that my spell just one-shots these guys. Rectum. Well, now everybody's level 2. Leather cap. There you go. Awesome. In the quarter you stepped into, the smell of iron and oil hangs in the air. Like the quarter to the east, this place also seems to be a barracks. Alright, great. Let's get some more gear, shall we? Bunch of idiots here. There you go. It's a lot of piety. It's probably best for the cleric if I was going to... Oh, but they can't equip it. Alright, well then here. There you go. Get some more defense. Let's go, let's go. Oh. I could drowsy wind to put somebody to sleep, but I don't think we need to. I think we just save all of our magic for healing. Alright. We were able to heal up pretty reasonably. Bandit Scimitar. Inflict paralysis. 10% extra hit points. Heck yeah. Although it is two-handed. So this would be no blocking, but extra hit points, paralysis, over double attack. Seems pretty good. Yeah, we got the gear. Uh-huh. Oof. Love it. All right. Okay. So let's go up to Shauna. Yeah, this is a big boost here. This chainmail. Do it. I'm going to try to spread stuff around a little bit. Well, let's give it to the cleric. He does need piety. Now, these are magic attack +3, so can the wizard use these? No. But the cleric can, so seems alright. So this is a boost for the hunter. Alright. Take that. Good job, everybody. All right, cool. So we're doing really well. I'm going to go ahead and use the Scroll of Return. And so we get all of our... Because we were getting lowish on magic points. You've returned. First, let's rejoice that you have survived. If you feel inclined, why not stroll through town? Before your next adventure, let us deepen your understanding of the town's facilities. Cool. So there's the trade plaza, there's the temple, there's the training grounds, and then we can go back to the dungeon. There's also a tavern. Awesome. Well, everybody, I really think that this game is pretty sweet so far. Like, I know that it's kind of basic, but I just get good vibes from this. The music is nice, the art style is cool, there's a lot of quality of life, and it's just a straight ahead, pretty fun dungeon crawler, and I'd love to know what you think of it. I am going to put a link in the description below to the Steam page so you could check it out. And I want to say, everyone, thank you so much for watching, and also thank you for recommending great games for me to check out that I've never heard of. I appreciate your suggestions so much, and I will check you all next time. Take care.